Hello Libra, it's Marina from the Butterfly Effect. This is a Lenormand reading for the rest of July into August 2020. I primarily was going to do the Lenormand specifically due to focusing on finances and job, and which I can still do, but ultimately the story that's coming through here is a relationship reading, which is almost irritating for me because I really wanted to do something different. So the Lenormand is the grand tableau, and every card that lands is in a house in Lenormand, but I've also qualified it with some tarot to give me a fuller picture of who we're dealing with here. So firstly, I've got my female here and I've got my man here. Now, this man doesn't need to be your actual partner. You know, whoever a significant male in your life is currently, if you're single, it could be a boss, it could be your own father, it could be an ex. So that's for you to work out. If you're in a same-sex reading, I would say that this is you that I'm reading for. And the man up here would be your partner. So for you to work out, basically. So I'm looking at the female firstly that I'm reading for here, and in the main she's come through as the Queen of Cups in reverse, and what's actually clarified her is the King of Cups in reverse. So this is obviously a really troubled relationship, probably a marriage. This man over here, he's lying about a partnership. There's a hell of a lot of deception around this man, and there's most definitely infidelity involved here. And this is, you know, hugely troubling for this female. She is over emotional, really struggling with the situation with the clouds here. The clouds is having doubts, it's worries, it's mistrust. I mean, there's a spectrum obviously from that to, you know, psychosis. That's what's in her head, and it's to do with messages, and it's also to do with meetings or visiting, traveling to see someone, or having someone to come and see her. They've got their backs to one another. They are literally not on the same page here, and the card that came through is Storm Angel, a collision of belief styles, attitudes and energies. To say they're not on the same page is an understatement. I wouldn't be surprised if they're currently going through a divorce, or that's certainly in the frame. While she's got her back to the rest of the spread, this is her almost focusing on the past, so to speak, because the present is right here. So if you are single and this is you know, not someone that you're aware of, it would suggest that this is someone in your future here, and probably someone you might want to avoid. I don't know. So what you're looking at here is the bear, the tree, and the book here. In the main, I'm seeing someone who's got, who, although very mentally troubled just now, does seem to be in fairly robust health, or someone who's very much focused on their health, I would say. I mean, with Lenormand, there's so many options. This could be someone who's actually had a bit of weight gain recently, and that's actually something that's bothering them. They might want to get out and about and go to, you know, parties and events, but that's actually something that's bothering them. With the book here, it's almost a secret. It can be what's been sort of repressed, but in the main, it can be just focusing on you know, your own health. And it's also related to probably being at home quite a lot. Maybe you're a stay-at-home mum with the child here. Maybe you've, you know, been furloughed and not been able to get out and work. There does seem to be really good news coming in on the money front. Yeah, we have got the star and the fish here, and the fish, which is abundance and finances, is in the house of the clover, which is luck. So it's like there's a bit of a lucky win here, especially with the stars. So there's news coming your way, and it is to do with finances, and it looks incredibly positive, basically. You're very focused here on the heart, on your romantic relationships, not necessarily romantic, but yeah, it's just any sort of affection or passions that you have, because there's been like a long, hard slow, drawn out ending here. It's almost that you've had a, you know, a number of stabs to the heart. Now, you're coming through as the Queen of Cups in reverse. I have a Queen of Wands in reverse here. And I sort of feel that that's possibly your mother. That it does seem to be a strong mother figure here. And there's also a Queen of Swords in reverse that the main male is kind of heading towards. So there's 3 women here. The one I'm reading for is the Queen of Cups, who's in a relationship with the King of Cups, who's probably the main male, who's lied about another relationship. But there is also a Queen of Wands here. Now she's seems to be more in the past. This is possibly even someone that he's worked with, or you know, who's been a boss. And it's a secret. This is a completely secret affair. I've got the Book and the Lovers here confirming this fish. So there's, you know, it's not been a one-time, you know, encounter. It's been something that has been ongoing for some while. At least one of them has I think, ended this, but it's not been a swift ending. It's been, as I say, a long drawn-out ending. One of them has blocked the other. I would suggest it's the Queen of Wands that's done the blocking here. She's become overwhelmed by the situation and isolated herself. But yeah, a very strong feeling that this is actually quite a powerful feminine figure, that she probably maybe even had a position of, you know, superiority above him if it is a work type relationship. But yeah, there's been a lot of sex here, and a lot of traveling, you know, between the two of them, from, you know, home office to headquarters sort of thing, you know. And my woman here that I'm reading for, you've got the Magician with the King of Cups in reverse. The King of Cups in reverse is your partner. So this is someone who has been emotionally manipulative, or is just currently out of the picture. But you do have the Magician, and I really do feel that you're very much focused on your own, you know, manifestation. Although I do think you have got some blocks here, and it is to do with this relationship. In the present situation, there's something going on here. There's more lies with the Page of Swords in reverse. I mean, someone could be, you could be watching your partner, they could be watching you. But with the Garden card here, so this is like parties and events. I sort of get the feeling that you're maybe just being sort of drawn out of your isolation with a friend. You know, they're trying to get you out and about. You're very much stuck on this relationship from the past with the Six of Cups here in reverse. There's like bad memories here. You know, you're at home, you're fairly stable, but you know, it's still troubling you. And I feel that there's a friend here who's trying to draw you back into the fold and get you out and about here. But you're still very focused on this deception. I feel that you're looking for answers. You want to know what's going on, who they've been with, etc. Now, the man himself, he's got the, I mean, like with the letter here, the owl, this is what's you're actually connecting cards. The letter, the owl, the stork, the clouds, the rider. A lot of communication here, a lot of toing and froing. It would probably involve possibly solicitors, but it could even be divorce papers. It might be with regards to a will if there's a mother in the mix, but there's a lot of communication here which is creating a lot of stress. And he's got the coffin below him, so something ending for him here. And it's almost like what's ending is a streak of good luck with the clover here. And it's because of this affair. We've got the snake here with the Ace of Wands. That's usually the other woman. It can be a jealous individual. It can just be like forbidden. This is like forbidden sex, basically. And it's sort of it's unraveled other areas of his life. Not purely your relationship, which does seem to be, you know, on the way out, but also his own stability. And possibly even his own job with the anchor here. Anchor is usually my 9-to-5 stable job, and this is in his current position. This is what he's looking at here, an ending of that with the mice, which is a loss. This is a loss of job, a loss of stability. It can also be a loss of weight, you know. He does feel like he's in some sort of isolation as well. He's looking to move on. This might be someone who's even thinking of emigrating. I mean, this might be like a midnight flit job where there's a letter left and, you know, they're gone. Because with the letter here and the ship, this is usually like travel documents, you know, passports, tickets. There's an invitation here, and it's from this other woman. This person that he has is probably currently engaging with. He's got a decision to make, basically. That's where his mind's at. His mind on this decision is on this snake, the Ace of Wands, and where to go from here. And he's coming through as the Four of Cups. He's disappointed about a situation. He's not really feeling particularly fulfilled in really, I don't know, any area of his life. Although I did get through that he's looking for his next sugar high. Yeah. But in his future, he's got the Sun, which can be happiness. These are actually all really good cards in his future. But the Queen of Swords is in reverse, Six of Swords is in reverse. So this would be someone that he's not moved on from, or there may be some sort of delay in moving in the Queen of Swords direction, or she's cut him off because they've lied about a relationship. They might not even have lied just about one relationship, it might be a number of, because now I've got the Seven of Swords on the ring, and the ring is, you know, the contract. It can be the marriage contract, it can be any sort of a commitment. It's just, there's a feeling of just sneaking off. This is like, you know, this is someone who can't, or is refusing to face their responsibility, refusing to, you know, own up to their part in the current situation. But, you know, they've got the Four of Cups and the Five of Cups, so there's no satisfaction here currently. And they do have this decision, and the decision really could be to move on, to literally emigrate, because it's all getting too heavy, to do one, disappear, or cut out. This is almost like an infection. Cut your losses. It might just cut his losses and run. And the Three of Cups is in reverse here with the Bouquet. Bouquet is a beautiful card again, but that's what's coming to an end. The end of a beautiful third-party situation. Fuck's sake. It's like the end of, you know, play dates. The end of maybe you know, he was overindulging and drinking, and that's what he's cutting out because it's affecting possibly his health. The mice can be a card of, you know, infection. It is deterioration. So this has taken its toll on him. I'm just seeing if there's anything else. Yeah, because the Scythe, what house is that on? Hang on. It's been cut out. The Fish. So this is a loss of finances. This is a sudden change in someone's financial situation. And it's due to some sort of deception, but it's selfishness as well. This is someone who looks after themselves above all else. He's at a crossroads. Not only is he knighting, the Crossroads card, he's actually come up on the Crossroads was, hang on, 27, 26, 24. It's regarding the woman I'm reading for. That's where the decision lies. And it really is a case, I don't know if he's maybe, I don't know where you are in the process. There does seem to be, to me, it's just, there's so many lies here that to even start to unravel them is almost like hurting someone's head. They do, with the Hermit card and the Page of Cups on this ending, they may want to apologise. They may want to, they may have had a period of isolation from you where they have, you know, uncovered some information about themselves, and they may want to make it some sort of reparation here. But with the Seven of Swords in their future, it's not the whole truth and nothing but you're going to get. It's the bare minimum, really. So yeah, in terms of your work, the Moon and the Fox can be cards of work. I don't see you doing like, I mean, in the future you have got the anchor for the stable job. This is almost like you are getting like small jobs, small commissions, piecemeal work, and you're really focused on, you know, growing that, building it into something more substantial. That does seem to be further down the line for you, Libra, if that fits your circumstances. But in terms of money, the money does look really abundant, and there is news coming in about that. That's at least going to, you know, take care of that area of your life. In terms of I mean, there is a loss here, but the loss for you doesn't seem to be financial, because or health. Your health seems really good. It's probably just the loss of this relationship that is so very troubling for you, and it's just the fact that this person cannot seem to come clean. I think you still have love for this person, but I think you're keeping that bottled up, because I think you know who you're dealing with. So, okay, I'm just going to, because this might be helpful, because basically this man does have a decision to make. So let's just see what his decision will be. Oh, I haven't used this for ages. For Libra, July, August 2020, Spirit, can you tell me what decision this man in the Libra reading will make? What decision will this man in the Libra reading make? What decision will the man in the Libra reading make? Decision. He's going to strategize. This is this contract, but the strategy is deceptive or avoidant. What is his strategy? What strategy will they? He's choosing romance. And who would that be? That's too confusing. It's a clean deck. So, you know, I just can't be clear if it's that he wants to, you know, get things back on track with you guys, or it's the Queen of Swords up here, and the Queen of Swords is Libra energy, obviously, but not that that matters. The woman I'm reading for is the Queen of Cups. There's no clue about it. Libra. What is the door to the man's for this man in the Libra reading? It's strategy on door to the man's. What is his strategy? Oh, it's a bit shitty at the minute. Oh, for God's sake. Oh my God. The Page of Cups in reverse now, and and the Devil. Oh my God. Oh my God. Stop it. I don't want to see anymore. This is someone who's just completely self-indulgent, who's only interested in what he can get out of any relationship, any situation. He is probably got a sex addiction, at least. This is like, he's probably a drinker. Page of Cups in reverse and the Knight of Cups in reverse. It's someone who doesn't know when to stop. They have like no limitations in terms of their own personal satisfaction. What can I say? Advice for my Libra female that I'm reading for. What advice can I have for Libra, July, August 2020, for the Libra female I'm reading for? What advice do you have for the Libra female I'm reading for July, August 2020, please, Spirit? Take time to reflect on the shaman, trust in higher forces. Yeah, that's pretty useless. Thanks for showing up there though. Sorry, that's really rude to my angel and ancestor deck, but I think given the situation we need a wee bit more than time to reflect. The trust in higher forces is good. It's saying that, you know, everything happens for a reason sort of thing. But oh my God, I mean, you wouldn't want that. Nobody would, apart from him. Sex, drugs and rock and roll, that's what's in his future. Advice for my Libra female, please. Advice for Libra female. Oh, thank you. Nellis. What are you going to change up for is Nellis. She's going to... The advice that you're getting is that you need to focus on your own courage. If this is someone that you're still with and you know all this crap is going on and you haven't had the strength, courage to move on, and you're sat here at my Oakman in reverse, he's usually pretty depressed. He's feeling kind of ungrounded and just lacking strength, lacking inner peace. I feel you're sort of biding your time here, but you've not, you know, that's what Nellis will do for you. She will enable you to have the courage to face the situation honestly. She will help you with any fears you've got as to how you move forward from here, how to transcend them, and any sort of self-limiting beliefs that you've got regarding your own ability. Advice. Death, release of the shadows, and the singing of healing. Okay. It's an ending, and it's a natural ending. And with Release of the Shadows here and the Singer of Healing, this is about breaking free from the darkness. This is not being an enabler, not being part of, you know, a relationship with someone who's literally no good for you and really is all out for themselves, and breaking free of that and moving towards how to heal yourself. It can suggest therapy, I would say, with this combination. Lisa's my social worker, you know, she's a Reiki healer, she's a therapist, doctor. She's someone that helps you back onto your feet, off your knees at least, and onto your feet. She helps you take the first wobbly steps to recovery. She gives you the tools that you need to start on that path and then move into the healing of your mind, your body, your spirit, your broken heart, because there is betrayal here and it hurts like fuck. So my dear Libra, that is your advice, all very good advice, and I hope you take it. Look after yourself.